He does 100 push-ups a day, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats plus a 10-kilometer run. Soon after, his figure, even the well-informed little nurse, take the initiative to ask for contact information. And this little brother named Ah Cheng, why so persistent, is because I don't want to be played to death by super beasts for an hour. The second is to get the reward from the system, because some time ago, he got upgrade system. As long as you complete the daily tasks of the system will give 3 attributes with assignment, a random treasure box. There is also a chance to recover your strength. A few days later, in a random treasure box, Jin-Woo has obtained the key to the real underground city, and because he puts all his attribute points on strength, so Jin-Woo attack power also came to 31. In order not to be ridiculed, also to make money to save the mother, Sung Jin-Woo opened the dungeon. However, it didn't take long to enter. He met the goblins. This thing used to struggle to deal with one on its own, now 3 at a time. Remembering the scenes that used to be run through, it's not true to say don't panic. Now, at this time, Jin-Woo resistance was very embarrassing. Go on like this. I guess I have to eat dinner with Lee Jo-hee. Holding on to the ruthlessness of death, Jin-Woo grabbed the gap and solved one with a knife. It doesn't work to kill a brother without injury. This gave Ah Cheng great confidence, really fast. The other 2 were also taken by Jin-Woo. Hand up the knife and drop it quickly. Killed 3 brothers alone. Didn't work, and was unharmed. Only then did Jin-Woo realize that he had really become stronger. But not for him to breathe a sigh of relief. Steel tooth lichen, bright red head-up display. This is much better than goblins. For a while, Jin-Woo legs are unable to move due to fear, but the specific reaction of the instinct let Jin-Woo understand again. He is no longer the Jin-Woo he used to be. However, for the fist to gnaw on the steel teeth, still not enough. Jin-Woo recall system. This sword was left behind by a Class C warrior last time. Value 3 million. Kill, steel, tooth lichen. System prompts for level promotion, and the condition has been restored to the best. However, before Jin-Woo is happy, 2 steel teeth are approaching again, but at this time Jin-Woo is no longer flustered. There's even a magic weapon in hand. The feeling I have in the world, the next second. Fortunately, it has just been upgraded. Jin-Woo can barely use this sword. After taking out a head violently, the other one was about to arrive, and can run away in fear. Beat 3 goblins in a row, plus 2 lichens. Jin-Woo level has also come from level 1 to click. All attributes have gone up a bit. That is to say, register once and directly give 5 attribute bonuses. Then you get the loot. A steel tooth to chew on, can get a lichen fangs. And the system comes with its own store. But because Jin-Woo level is too low, so it is currently unavailable for purchase. Only 10 gold coins per tusk can be sold. However, just as Jin-Woo was thinking about it all, the steel teeth that just escaped came to gnaw. Not only again, even brought a nest of steel teeth to chew on. Now we can only rely on the side lift to survive. I saw Jin-Woo cutting steel teeth with a heavy sword in his hand. Cremation lightning all the way. The system also does not lose the prompt level promotion. I don't know how long it has been. Jin-Woo kept his hands up and down. Hand up, knife down. From the 70s to the final stop, he didn't even blink in the middle. Steel teeth all over the place to stock and broken epee. Finally, Jin-Woo got an unexpected harvest. The superb title of Wolf Assassins. It allows Jin-Woo to fight. 40% increase in all attributes. At the same time, 34 Langya were also obtained. 2 daggers, a woman's cape, and the rescue ship meeting with a very low detonation rate. Jin-Woo at this time, he is already different from Jin-Woo who just came in. Because of the promotion of rank, his fighting power is getting stronger. After that, he killed even stronger monsters along the way. This makes the original red head more pertinent, turns directly into non-threatening white. It turns out that a white head is equivalent to no threat. Yellow head up is equal to the same strength. Red head up is stronger than yourself. As for how strong you are, you have to take your life to try. However now, even if the little monster can no longer pose a threat to him, but the boss below still makes Jin-Woo feel angry. At this time, Jin-Woo has come to 15 episodes. If you want to improve the brush monster, it is no longer possible to achieve, so Jin-Woo still went on. But he never expected. The heavy sword that Jin-Woo relied on was cut off. Instantly, Jin-Woo was a little confused. Such a big guy. The whole body is also covered with extremely hard scales. Why is it still yellow? Dead. Make an idea. Does the system have its own strength? What's the misunderstanding? But it's useless to say anything now. Just bite the bullet. A showdown? To be precise, he was beaten down. Jin-Woo really doesn't know where to start. Suddenly he thought of the title this time. After wearing it, all attributes increased by 40%. Even so, the serpent still has the upper hand. Finally, Where the snake is weakest, Jin-Woo finally broke his armor, then strangled the giant snake to death. After all this hard work, Jin-Woo compensation is also considerable, because he dropped a rare weapon, Kasaka's graffiti. But the paralysis and bleeding properties, the attack power is directly reduced by and a bottle of life-saving secretion. After defeating the serpent, Jin-Woo defeated the ground-level boss with one hit, saved a squad, and the experience given by the big snake directly let my brother soar from level 15 to level 18, a significant increase in capability. It also changed Jin-Woo appearance and temperament, and also get 12 free attributes. Jin-Woo assigned him to the power separately, agility and perception. However, on this day, Jin-Woo received a dungeon mission, because his reputation is first class, so the other team directly mixed a million. Sharing Jin-Woo luggage does not require participating in combat, and CG Dungeon stipulates that only 8 people can enter. Jin-Woo and another rich second-generation brother, chosen by them. You can make 2 million job without a penny. This is for the poor jingle. Jin-Woo is very attractive, because even in the face of danger, he should be able to handle a Class C dungeon. Sure enough, after entering, this team has shown amazing strength, but Jin-Woo always feels something is wrong. Suddenly, they found a huge energy mine, and this is also the boss's lair. Fortunately, the boss is dormant. At this time, the second generation of Rich Trumpet kindly want to help Jin-Woo get a share of the soup. The captain is also very talkative. A few 100 million will be given if you say so. But then he suddenly said he was going out to get some mining equipment. Let Jin-Woo and Yojin-Woo Trumpet stay as guards. However, when they go out for a while, the hole was blocked by the captain and the others. It turns out that this team is doing the work of blind and black hands. They have their eye on Trumpet, 100 million worth of equipment. I don't want 2 more people to be angry, and then the entrance of the cave collapsed. The loud noise also woke up the boss. Compared to Trumpet fear, Jin-Woo is happy about it. He doesn't want his secrets to be revealed to the public. Signal. This is the strongest boss Oh-chung has encountered. Nine-eyed wolf pearl. As the top existence in the 4 seasons, but use the energy stone as a lair. It can be said that the strength is infinitely close to Bila. This is bigger than the snake that was broken with one hand before. I don't know how much is on the wall. Fortunately, Jin-Woo is too fast. The wolf pig can't hurt him for the time being, but Jin-Woo didn't expect. This wolf pig has evolved strong acids. The wolf pig still attacked Tao Cheng calmly, because he knows the opportunity to kill with one hit is coming soon. Sure enough, because of the long evasion, Jin-Woo fatigue began to rise wildly. Apparently, Jin-Woo is also aware of this problem. I can't help it. I can only give it a go. Soon, Jin-Woo turned on new skills and squeezed away. Instantly, his speed increased dramatically. Jin-Woo knows that the weakness in wolves is their eyes, but when you get close to your eyes, durability is directly dried to 70%, and as a result, it slowed down. If this is stepped on, you will definitely see too much milk on the spot. Seeing that the wolf pig was not hit by the blow on the wall, it was also puzzled. Original, Jin-Woo reserved a reward for restoring his strength. While the wolf and pig are in a daze, Jin-Woo jumped up when he opened it. Immediately after, the dagger was stabbed into the wolf pig's eyes. At the same time, the system also began to prompt that the bleeding skill was triggered, and the wolf pig also burst out a painful roar. Bite your life while you are sick. Jane. This time, bring a realistic title that can add 40% attributes. Cockroach Slayer. Subsequently, the poisonous crow dagger stabbed at the wolf bead again and again. The system keeps ejecting the skill where the dagger is located. Bleeding and paralysis launched successfully. Under the fierce attack of Jin-Woo, this evolving wolf pig has finally been killed. However, just after Ah Cheng dug up the magic box of the wolf pig, the team that directly framed him was long overdue. See the undead get killed. At best, they are a little surprised, because there's Earth-level warriors wearing top-quality equipment, so just as they were about to wipe Jin-Woo out, Jin-Woo's system is also scared. Temporary emergency mission to kill 6 enemies. That's how it goes down the mountain. This issue puts at Cheng, who was hesitant just now, suddenly woke up. It's almost effortless. This group of people were all killed by Jin, the captain of the only CG fighter. It only lasted 2 moves, but his identity seems to be a bit special. After lifting the tidying event, Jin-Woo has obtained the passive skill, but it is invalid. And because of exceeding the daily task, he also obtained a key to an S-class dungeon, and in this dungeon, there is something Jin-Woo has dreamed. That is called drugs that can treat all diseases, elixir of life. If you get this divine water, he can save his seriously ill mother. So even if you know your strength is not enough, Jin-Woo still opened the dungeon. And this time, his post station is the boat club pool that can save lives. If you can't beat it, run away. However, just when in, he met the guard beast of Castlevania. Level 4 Hellhound. This time Jin-Woo dare not drag it out. Come up and use all the firepower to take away the tail of the city. Unfortunately, the three-headed Hellhound is too resistant. New skills with closed hands cannot be started. It has to cause more trauma. Fortunately, Jin-Woo seized an opportunity. Directly stabbed one of the heads. Instant paralysis and percentage bleeding. Skill, prompt activation. But Jin-Woo never expected. His actions completely angered the Hellhound. Isn't it just a skill? Who doesn't? Then Jin-Woo saw the message from the system. There was outrage. Immune to all negative skills. And all abilities are doubled. Fortunately, it's only 3 minutes. But what follows is just a face-to-face meeting. Jin-Woo lost an arm. And 1/3 of the blood strips, not even the speed that he is proud of. Look, there's no way. Jin-Woo used it the last time. Daily quest rewards. But it didn't last for a few seconds. He was attacked several times by the other party. Jin-Woo blood bar bottomed out. Again, at this moment, the system activated the passive skill Wayward. Damage reduced by 50% when the blood bar is less than 30%. Jin-Woo only realized at this time, how big is the gap between myself and S, so he's going to pass it back. The result is now. Now Jin-Woo is a little desperate. Suddenly, the system prompts whether to buy some recovery medicine. Buy another bottle for 300. Jin-Woo only found out after 3 bottles. 1 bottle can only restore up to 100 health points. This is not enough for the beast to take a picture. Then Jin-Woo thought of the bottle of honey medicine. 35% attack in exchange for 20% damage immunity. That adds resilience. I have 70% immunity. And he also has a unique passive skill, so I don't need it at all. At the cost of attack. After making up his mind, Jin-Woo drank the potion, and now 3 minutes have passed. The previous attack let the Hellhound start to be affected. Although Jin-Woo is still unilaterally beaten, but because of reluctance, Jin-Woo can barely hold on. Finally Jin-Woo found an opportunity. Fang's dagger, fell desperately into the eyes of the Hellhound. Soon a combination of bleeding and paralysis finally got rid of the murderer. And then the reward given by the system. It also makes Jin-Woo feel that it is all worth it. The little brother is obviously an assassin-type warrior. As a result, the system forcibly turned him into a mage. This transfer will bring him unexpected benefits. Since the last time I got away with the Hellhound, Jin-Woo's strength ushered in a surge. So he started taking orders. Below grade B, single-speed brush bag. C. Soon he was trumpeted by the previous rich second generation, buried 19 times at 30 billion yen. Low-level underground. The city is waiting for news from the trumpet. Jin-Woo, who is already level 26, received an emergency. Quests for underground cities, and members, most of them started under the stone statues. The surviving members, plus 3 criminals and a guard. However, what everyone didn't expect was this guard with bearing strength. In the dungeon, they were massacred indiscriminately. But soon it will be the guard's turn. A group of Taeshik can only brush, machine-sinking hunter. How can a flag with itself appear? Drum-equivalent opponent. But soon I knew I was wrong. This is not a level playing field. It's a crushing bureau, that's all. Jin-Woo has reduced a magical skill, stealth. The days that follow, Jin-Woo will be with the previous rich second-generation trumpet. The following C-level replicas, and as he goes through it all the way, Class C bosses keep getting killed. Jin-Woo level is also getting higher and higher. He even learned various powerful skills. Just solved the CG today. The underground city system actually prompts, Jin-Woo has reached a certain level. Can change jobs, make Jin-Woo's strength infinitely close to 11. And his ultimate goal is to go to Castlevania to find life. But even grade A went to Castlevania. It is estimated that it is also a near. The world just happens to have a job transfer task. Although Jin-Woo doesn't know what exactly is this task for. But according to the urine of the system, it should be able to become stronger. Then one evening, Jin-Woo accepted the job transfer task. However, when being told, he suddenly remembered, his daily tasks have not been completed. Of course, in his own strength, he was no longer afraid of the giant centipedes, but just entered the second city. The system prompts the dungeon to prohibit the use of potion. Also cannot use the prize of the daily task. Incentive to restore fatigue, and you can't leave until you're done. It seems that the job transfer task will not be so easy. Soon, Jin-Woo saw his first opponent, a fully armed knight. At this time, Jin-Woo went up to a set of slashes. In the end, it didn't hurt the knight at all. To defeat the opponent, Jin-Woo is willing to use his skills to kill. As a result, a lot of wolves were consumed. No effect yet. Suddenly, Jane thought of these big snakes. You can use your hands to break the joint, and it worked. One blow completely destroys the knight. But that was just the beginning. Because not only are there a large number of knights, and the invisible assassin, and mages who attack from a distance, even archers. Of course, with Jin-Woo skills, these fish are not a threat. But it can't hold up a lot. Per sister, pre-broadcast, miscellaneous soldiers. Jin-Woo has to rely on rest to recover from fatigue. Although these miscellaneous soldiers do not provide experience, but the armor value exploded is still okay. He finally saw the ultimate boss. The red-armored knight of the pool giant's sword in front of him. Give Ah-shan a feeling like the group back then. Like a stone statue, cold indifference. Bright red head, Jin-Woo hasn't seen it for a long time. As for the strength of this guy, light one face, Jin-Woo knows. The difference between them is not a star and a half. This guy is no longer a strong issue. It was lethal. Any value except speed is indistinguishable. Others surpassed Jin-Woo. Right now the dagger can't break the law. Jin-Woo can only put away the dagger. Who gave up on the other? Epei and 2 daggers on his body. It doesn't matter. Jin-Woo's speed was also crushed. Even if it's a defensive stance. Plus the alkali injury of the solution. Jin-Woo has been deducted 500 health points. Since the original speed is not enough, then start. Level 2 rush moment. Jin-Woo's speed has increased a lot. But as the attack improperly fell through, Jin-Woo just found out. His speed still can't keep up with the other party. After being punched a few more times, Jin-Woo passive skill willfully activated. 50% damage reduction, but that still didn't change the way he was beaten. At this time, this clay figure still has a 3-point fire element. Not to mention Jin-Woo, who has been beaten all the time. I saw Jin-Woo grab a gap. Do your best. 2.5 weeks of roundabout kicks. In fact, I feel insulted as a result. This set comes down. Jin-Woo knew that if this continued, he would definitely die. The knight is ready to give him his final blow. Who would think that Chun has become a big one? First, use the activated defense, the weapon of a knight, then he stabbed the knight in the eye in an instant. It's a familiar routine to kill him while he's sick, although this move has no martial arts ethics, but it worked. A strength far beyond oneself. He also killed Wood's smoking leader like this. Soon the system pops up, the reward 1.50 million gold coins, 20% reduction in physical damage. Awesome helmets that add 20 each to physical attack. The difficulty of starting is S level, and the corrosion of the layout, the hand of the Dominator, and back time, I thought the task of defeating the boss would be completed. As a result, many portals suddenly appeared around, and the job transition mission is only now starting. The longer the prompt persists, the more simplicity, the more likely you are to achieve advanced careers. Soon a steady stream of knights poured out of the teleportation, and at this time Jin-Woo was exhausted. I can only bite the bullet. After playing for a while, Jin-Woo suddenly launched the girl. I wanted to rely on my skills to recover from fatigue. The mage of the night crowd invalidated his invisibility. Just when Jin-Woo was in a hard battle, and was about to be killed. The system suddenly prompts that the daily task has not been completed. Punishment begins. Suddenly Jin-Woo was teleported to the desert, and this punishment, it can be said that since the Ashen system, the maximum reward received. Here Jin-Woo. First time, I used up the reward of the previous daily task. Fatigue recovered, then go directly to the superstar centipede. Already a giant centipede with a yellow head. Now, not only does it not threaten Jin-Woo, he also brought a lot of experience to Jin-Woo. After killing all the martial arts, Jin-Woo in the system store bought a weapon called the Night Killer. The weapon's combat damage against armor is increased by 25%. In order to be able to display as a high-level occupation, Jin-Woo directly used the Hand of Domination. His powers are like psychic powers. Air attack opponent. Soon, the time is up. Jin-Woo in full state was teleported back again. And now it's one-sided. Attacked these knights with new weapons. It's like chopping vegetables. Even Jin-Woo also found the reason for the increasing number of knights. Just kill these magicians. There will be no more knights. However, just then, 3 magicians working together summoned a superstar knight. Fortunately, Jin-Woo found gap. In an instant, the last 3 magicians and superstar knights, it can't match Jin-Woo in the strongest state. Knocked to the ground, then comes the moment to receive the reward. The system's evaluation of Jin, the breath of death pervades everywhere. So reward, high-level professional death penalty mages. Jin-Woo panicked. I am a soldier's profession. Points are all added to the attack. Never added chili. You now have a warrior with incredible attack power. Turn to the Supreme Mage. Jin-Woo feels like he has been played. He refused without thinking. Turns out this thing can't be refused. In an instant, Jin-Woo thought about it. Who stipulates that mages cannot increase their attack power? So he agreed. After accepting the transfer, Jin-Woo found out. How many rewards do you have? Get various numerical increases, and the soft fulcrum of the watch. In an instant, Jin-Woo went from dead to sorcerer, advanced directly to the Shadow King. After the transfer, Jin-Woo can summon the knight just now at will. The current level is only level 1, so there are 30 online. looking at 30 loyal guards around you. Jin-Woo suddenly looked at the Red Knight commander, but Jin-Woo didn't expect the higher the level of the summoned object, the higher the failure rate, like the knight in front of you. Jin-Woo wasted 2 opportunities, just woke him up. Which step do you see in this bumpy situation? The power of Monarch Full Shadow. Keep it fresh. Egret is the strongest fighter in this space painter.
起きろ
you